Welcome to I Reincarnated as a Slime. Goo Wars Volume 1. A teenage slime with no memories and an unstoppable hunger must devour beasts to survive. But when outcasts befriend him because he never flinches at their true forms, he must choose between power and loyalty as the labyrinth reshapes around his accelerating evolution. It begins with Riku, wakes floating in a crystal-clear slime pool, with no memories except his name and an eerie hunger. A small insect beast creeps toward him, and he feels compelled to devour. It turns when Riku meets Mira, who tests him with her sword. He doesn't flinch at her power, and she decides to join, and leaves us with the threat is resolved, but the labyrinth shifts again. Riku is now a different hybrid, and the friends are together. A new, more powerful creature is visible in the distance, indicating the next challenge.
Welcome to I Reincarnated as a Slime, Plagot Wars Volume 1. If this story pulls you in, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can follow the next part the moment it arrives. The slime pool begins, as he doesn't know how he got here. The conflict escalates but the hunger is undeniable. Pushing Riku toward the first monster doesn't stand a chance. Then the scene reveals the hidden cost. The first monster doesn't stand a chance. Riku makes the scene's hardest choice. Riku wakes floating in a crystal-clear slime pool with no memories except his name and an eerie hunger. Riku must live with the result. A small insect beast creeps toward him, and he feels compelled to devour it. This points directly toward First Devour, where Riku devours the insect beast, absorbing its traits and gaining a chitinous shell and enhance.
The hunger wins before the memory returns. He drops low in the corridor as the bug lunges. He catches it in a flash of dark blue gel, the beast's glow sputtering against his grip. The shell crawls up his arms before he can stop it. Stronger, but already more than he was. He swallows the fear along with the meal. If these are the price, he pays it gladly. Stepping out with a new coat of armor, he heads deeper into the maze, only the next hunger waiting.
The cavern hummed with crystal light, and there, hunched and lonely, sat a tiny dragon with nothing but silence to keep her. She didn't hide it. The scales, the tail, the hollow eyes, they were all there, waiting for the scream. But Riku just smiled. No flinch, no turn, just a goofy grin that made her forget why she was scared. Surprise flickered across her face, then faded into something softer. She stepped down from the ledge. Together now, the labyrinth didn't seem so loud, but the next tunnel ahead held a cold stillness that made even Riku pause.
The blind sword saint draws her blade without a word, just enough to say she could end this in one stroke. He doesn't block, just waves like swatting a fly, and the steel sings against nothing but air. His eyes don't blink, don't widen. He just smiles, like this is the most normal thing in the world. For the first time in years, the saint sheathes her blade, because no one has ever made her feel seen. Together, they turn the corner toward the next outcast, and whatever nightmare waits in the shadows. Riku drifts into a shadowed alcove and spots something. Green skin, pale eyes, a skeletal jaw trembling in the dark. The conflict escalates but Riku's smile confuses him. Pushing Riku toward Riku finds Core hiding in a corner. Core reveals his lichen training form. Riku doesn't flinch.
Then the scene reveals the hidden cost. Riku finds Core hiding in a corner. Core reveals his Lich in training form. Riku doesn't flinch. Riku makes the scene's hardest choice. Dark corner of labyrinth, Core in Lich form, green skin, skeletal features, Riku standing. No fear, awkward mood.
Riku must live with the result. The opposition or obstacle pushes back. He's afraid of everything. This points directly toward labyrinth shifts. Where Riku's evolution accelerates, the labyrinth reshapes around him. He sees a new, more powerful.
The walls breathe, crushing the path behind them while a new roar echoes from the dark ahead. The conflict escalates as Riku's evolution accelerates. The labyrinth reshapes around him, pushing Riku toward. He sees a new, more powerful creature in the distance, and the walls move. Then, the scene reveals the hidden cost. He sees a new, more powerful creature in the distance, and the walls move. Riku makes the scene's hardest choice. Labyrinth corridor changing, walls shifting, Riku glowing, new creature silhouette in distance, ominous mood. Riku must live with the result. The opposition or obstacle pushes back. The labyrinth is alive, and it's watching him. This points directly toward the costly choice, where a powerful beast emerges. Riku must choose between devouring it to gain power, or he could devour this thing and never stop growing. But his gut whispers something colder, something that isn't hunger. The tendrils move on their own, reaching for the beast-like arms, remembering what they were made to do. If he absorbs this beast, the shell protects nothing. His friends dissolve from his body like memories he never formed. He grins that ridiculous, fearless grin and chooses the only thing his hunger can't eat them. His arm won't harden again, but his heart does. Right here, in the space between a dragon's sigh and a lich's trembling loyalty. Riku stands taller, his new form humming with stolen power, while Mira, Core, and Sable gather behind him in the reshaped corridor. The labyrinth has shifted again, and a new shadow stirs in the